Mwahahaha! I've killed everything! Oh wait, wasn't there something else I was supposed to do? Oh right, Princess MacGuffin. Huh? That was the end? There's no way that was the end. Isn't it just like the developers to just sort of hide the ending behind more DLC? Has that ever been done in a game before? Well, the first one that comes to mind is Alan Wake. That one... Well, that game just kind of ended on a cliffhanger and then had two story DLC continuations that were also ending on cliffhangers. And then there was a sequel that didn't really do anything to solve the cliffhanger from those two DLCs, so that's probably just a really bad example. Also, these credits are unskippable, thank goodness they were short. So, now that we're back, after being in the game for 5 seconds... Oh really, it only costs 5 coins to unlock the ending? We should have shipped this. Oh, no, stop talking. So there's my missing awardments. I've bought everything, and I've done everything except for kill all NPCs, which I have done a couple of tours around the level. I was gonna say game world, but it's pretty much just like 1, maybe 2 levels. Yeah, whatever. Alright, now can we save Princess MacGuffin with our big old bullet train of bullets? Long hallway. Oh, I like how the sexy outfits is still active. How do you expect to make a sequel if you killed the bad guy? We just get a new bad guy. Horse armor? And the princess then rides off into the sunset with the horse. Oh, that's actually what's happening. Good. I'll admit, when I stopped the last segment, I didn't realize I was that close to the end, but this is not the ending for DLC Quest, mind you. Because DLC Quest happens to have some DLC, but not really, it was just a free update, because we've got ourselves a sequel, son. And I will be honest, I have never actually played the sequel. I'm making air quotes, I know you can't see me. Thank you for purchasing the Game of the Year edition. Oh, of course. Early access to the following abilities. Awesome, so we get a couple of our, these You Succumb standard abilities, and yeah, so I guess you could just call this the second level, even though I already said that the original game kind of had 2 levels, but ignore me. I was kind of hoping the music would change, but oh well. Is Roy the new bad guy? Oh, well, he's dead guy now. That explains why Roy wasn't in Smash 4 until the DLC came out. Sorry, I think I may have missed a semi-funny joke there. Is it just me, or can I jump higher than I could in the last game? I don't know. Yeah, as I failed to finish saying, I have played all the way through DLC Quest, but I have not ever played Live Freemium or Die, so this will be a totally new experience for me, although I assume it'll be very similar to what we had at the beginning. Wait, the people in this game were born in 1942, but the universe began in 1970. So these are the tombstones of all the characters from the first game? I was expecting to find, like, bad guy's tombstone and then princesses... Oh, wait, really? Day 1 patches? Ugh, this game is getting so meta. And also I have no sword, and I also have not found the shopkeeper. I mean, I did kill both of them, and... Oh, hey. Is it the same guy? Yep, it's Nickel. You know the drill, buy some DLC. Alright, so I can get checkpoints. Okay, I'm assuming particles is just that, and then that's going to skip random loading screens that are put in on purpose. I wonder if that's ever happened in a real game before. Putting in loading screens when there isn't actually a necessity to load stuff. Lamp kind of reminds me of Lump. You know, that Presidents of the United States of America song. You know, now that I think about it, these particles probably were present in the original game, and I just totally forgot about them because, again, it's just some random thing you don't actually notice. Village Elders. It's starting to make me think about Breath of the Wild again. I'm the middle-aged man of the village. Hey, I don't actually know what we're here to do besides, you know, get DLC. That's really my whole point of existing in this game. But I think we actually have a quest here in this DLC quest. Literally cannot explain how important this package is. I'm confused. Cave east of here. Oh, well that's being blocked off by a bunch of green seaweed currently, so that doesn't really help me at all. So I guess we'll just keep looking for more people to... I don't remember that guy. Yeah, that definitely looks more like seaweed than anything that appears not underwater. Is that the sword DLC? Nope. It's the incredibly... Oh wait, I'm dumb. East is to the right, not to the left. Left would be west. So let me guess, I have to buy the incredibly important pack, which costs half of my coins. And it doesn't actually do anything, does it? Nope, pretty sure it's not going to do anything unless we get to the village elder and he's like, hey, you got a thing! Now here's a sword. So I kind of need one to access most of the areas in this game. Level, whatever. Ooh, purple stuff. Oh, that's what the DLC unlocked. Dangerous creature, east. East. Sword. Oh, wait, it actually does include the sword. Okay. Hopefully you can find some money. Everyone gets this one. We've got to have money. Man, I remember playing some random game that Walrus guy made. Also, how much you want to bet that's the only checkpoint in this whole game? That'd be pretty hilarious if that were the case. I can't read the sign if I have a notification in my face. But that's kind of awesome that this new game has a new ability for me to unlock. Wall jumping was definitely not in the last game. I wonder if that means that double jumping isn't in the game. I'll be really disappointed if it's not, because... Well, wall jumps indeed are for cool kids only, however, that doesn't mean I don't want... Also, those are spikes, and I just now realized that checkpoints were kind of pointless. Oh, I guess I was wrong about there only being one checkpoint in this game. But I just now realized it was kind of pointless having checkpoints in the last game, because I don't think there was any possible way for you to die. Weren't really any enemies. I mean, there were those random zombies that just kind of appeared for no reason, but those didn't really attack you. They were just kind of there to soak up bullets and give you something to do for 5 minutes. I should have known that would be a Burmese tiger trap, or Burmese player trap. Alright, this might actually be slightly more annoying than the last game, just because I'm gonna have to be redoing stuff because I keep falling on spikes. Luckily, there seem to be a whole bunch of these checkpoint statues littered all over the place. Health bar pack? Oh, well. Speak of the devil, now I get some more DLC to help me out. Man, I really need that wall jump pack. What does it cost? 35? I realize now there's probably far more coins than there are necessary to buy everything. Since I finished the game with all the coins collected in the original and still had like, what, 50 or 60 some odd coins remaining? This is going to empty back up at the start, yep. Yeah, signs telling me about DLC. Fine, I'll go buy it. If it takes me forever to... Okay, there we go. I was really expecting to get there almost immediately. Okay, good. The other packs are very cheap. Wow, do I get 4 hearts right off the bat? Parallax scrolling. Oh, yeah, that thing that's in, you know, SNES games. And oh, can I do a sweet maneuver to get up top? I sure can. That was just barely possible. Makes me wonder if there actually isn't a double jump in this game. Not like there's much of a reason for there to be a double jump, but that's never stopped every game ever for just having a wall jump without it being explained anyway. Yeah, wall jumping is not that complicated in this game. Some games make it kind of hard, like in Metroid, where it's a hidden technique and you aren't really told about it. And it's just like you gotta push away from the wall as you're jumping, whereas most other games you just push towards the wall. Is this the ending part of the game? Did I go too far to the right? Oh, so there was a whole point to this, killing all the sheep thing, huh? Oh, geez. That's a lot of zombie sheep. I need a gun for this. Oh. If I just tap the button wildly enough, maybe. Yeah, you know, we're just going to avoid... No. We're going to avoid this area for the time being because there are several other places I can go right now, and I kind of feel like that is probably going to be the end of the game. And if not, it's like on the way to Turf Final Boss, more likely than not. Just a feeling. Seriously? You give me health points? You give me an HP bar in a DLC pack, and all spikes still instantly kill me? That's kind of a jerk move. Gotta be honest. Well, is there any... Wait, yeah, there is definitely DLC to buy, because there was that pack next to all the zombie sheep. Wait, seriously? 130? Well, that kind of sounds like Horse Armor, because Horse Armor was like 250, in that it's the random, super expensive DLC that is probably the secret to me winning the game. So we're just gonna keep collecting them coins. Oh, Dark Zone, because that was definitely all the rage back in the day. Yeah, still, I remember those days. What was the first game that I saw that did it? Maybe it was Donkey Kong Country Returns? There's probably another game that did it. I don't see it happening very often anymore, but I do remember when silhouettes were all the rage. Maybe that came about because Limbo was so successful, now that I think about it. Which, I do know that Limbo got a pseudo-sequel last year called Inside, and it's kind of amusing because, like, it got super high review scores across the board, yet still almost no one talked about it. Like, no one I knew was talking about it, at least anyways. I don't even remember what time of year that was. Maybe it was around the fall? Random thing in a hallway. So with that, seriously... Ah, jeez. So I'm seeing all these trees now because they're like the one thing that kind of sticks up out of the ground aside from myself. And it makes me wonder if that's what the Harmless Plants DLC is going to do. I mean, I do have enough money for it, but I kind of want to progress enough through this area and hopefully get a couple more packs available to buy. And are those spikes too? I have no idea what the heck that was. It's starting to make me think about whether or not double jump is a thing. Oh yeah, and that reminds me, in the last segment I was talking about the new Shantae game. And okay, yes, they are definitely spikes. You know what, I'm just gonna go this way. Alan, please add zone name. Okay. Is this gonna be an empty world with nothing in it? Sure looks like it. Alright, let's go buy Harmless Plants DLC then. Well, it caused me to hold a plant above my head for a few seconds, so don't know if that's going to enable me to more easily get through this area or not. Doesn't seem to affect these trees at all. Oh yes, continuing what I was saying before I interrupted myself. I was playing the new Shantae game and mentioning I was wondering if there was going to be a double jump. There's a lot of transformations in that game, and one of them was a bat, and I got really excited. I was like, oh goody, I can just fly around willy-nilly. And then the game was like, nope, you only get to fly horizontally and can't gain any altitude this way. And I was like, oh darn, that's still kind of nice though. And then later on, I unlock a bird-like creature as a transformation, and that one exactly is, yes, you can fly around willy-nilly, and it's amazing, and it pretty much makes the bat pretty much obsolete, but that's okay, because now I never have to worry about falling down anything anymore. There was definitely something down, yep. Canadian dialogue pack, let me guess, it's just gonna add the words EH after every single line in the game? That's my guess anyways. Let's find out what this Avocado Hill Zone is, because is this just an area that I've been to already at the start? Yes. It definitely appears to be the case. Alright, well, we might as well go ahead and buy the Canadian DLC before we attempt to take on the zombie sheep with our new plant DLC. So I don't see any other new areas. There's probably another, like, second area, because we haven't come across Dime yet. How about those Sens, eh? Well, the shopkeeper doesn't have Canadian dialogue, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. Right, no one can stop me now with my super amazing plant DLC. We really gotta watch this cutscene. Okay, good, we don't have to watch this cutscene again. Wouldn't you rather have these plants? Man, I should have had that unoriginal joke, or maybe it's only unoriginal just because I've heard it a million times, of the zombie sheep going from saying brains to saying grains. Ooh, look at all that pixelated blood. Gotta elevate the ESRB rating on this game now. Oh, I was wondering what the eh was for, but the A was because I had the Canadian DLC. This has to be another fake ending, right? Because we haven't really progressed that much. I knew it. Yeah, it's still nickel. Where's Dime? Have to triumphantly walk while the credits roll, eh? It's much more profitable when you're trying to be a hero. Yeah, I don't think zombie sheep were what killed a bunch of the villagers. I mean, I guess there were also normal zombies, but Lost connection to server? Jokes, man. Oh, they're really gonna make me wait the full allotment of time, aren't they? I've had games with really bad like connection speeds and disconnects, but that's mostly in multiplayer mode. For single player games, I don't think I've ever had multiple server issues like this. A boot bloody time. Cut contact pack. So we're booted back out to the main area again, which I did not know is called Avocado Hill until I entered this area from that one spot. Why is the shopkeep so difficult to reach? Oh goody, ads. The most evil thing in the known universe. Not really, but ads are kind of terrible. Especially when, I've been noticing this thing on Facebook, and I just noticed it today, actually, which is, oh boy, the shop. Nickel and dime are getting replaced by a random computer kiosk. Wait. That cutscene appeared to be in the Alan Please Add area. So that's probably the direction we want to head into. Kind of wanted to go over to where the zombie sheep were to see if I could go any further right, but we'll start by going this way instead. Anyway, as I was saying, you know how there's always, like, just random videos on Facebook nowadays and they all want to autoplay, which is really annoying? Well, nowadays I've been noticing those same autoplay videos now have ads rolling in the middle of them. And it even warns you, like, ad will start soon, and I'm just like, nope, gotta keep scrolling. I really gotta stop being on Facebook so much. Okay, more pointless NPC dialogue, but who cares? There's coins to collect. And hopefully more DLC. I am really curious as to whether or not there'll be a double jump. I mean, wall jumping is nice and all, but double jumping's better. Just because it makes things easier on me. Oh, goody. It's just a regular treasure trove out in here. We bought DLC so that we can have more DLC to buy. Oh wait, that's the whole point of this game. I don't even know why I'm pointing that out, but... Is there anything to do here I haven't unlocked? Oh my gosh. I think I got all the coins during that fall? Wasn't even expecting that to happen. Well, clearly we're saving up for something super expensive. And otherwise, why would there be this many coins? Oh my gosh. Where was the checkpoint? Right before we got to Alan, please add zone name. Now I have to check the credits next time it rolls to see if there's anyone on the team that's actually named Alan. And it looks like I did get all the coins, and there's really no checkpoint after falling down this hole. That's unfortunate, though not entirely unexpected. Phew, I just barely made it over there, and okay, now we get to... we're gonna do the whole Mega Man X style of just endlessly wall jumping off the same wall to get up to a high enough height. It's really the only game, or at least the first game that comes to mind when I think of wall jumping off the same wall, because my first exposure to wall jumping was Mario 64, where it was for some reason named wall kicking, which made me think I had to kick, like, you know, press B and kick the wall to make it work, and I would spend hours just, like, kicking at the wall and then having nothing happen. But in that particular game, you always had to have, like, two walls pretty close to each other in order to be able to do the thing. Also, I think I've explored the whole Alan Please Add Zone name, and I haven't, like, unlocked any new DLC. I am confused now. Let's go back to the shop and see if anything got added. Nope. Alright, let's try going to Zombie Sheep World and see if anything got added. Yup, something sure did. Oh no, I got banned. Oh, so I can change my name and then everything's fine and dandy. It's not really how bans work. Well, maybe if you're on PC. I've never been banned from any online community. Though I did get kicked out of a couple of games of Online Hearts back in the day. Player 2. Alright. Justin Bailey. How many names are we going to try to enter here? Let me guess, that one's taken. Oh, nope. XXX Play 69 Sniper 117 XXX. Yeah, those kind of names are always sort of terrible. I just increment. I first try to come up with something that's slightly unique and relates to me in some way, but failing that, I'll just increment numbers until I get it to work. Welcome, Sniper! Man, there sure are a lot of signs that want me to buy generic pop. Oh, hey, they actually did do the grains joke. Alright, so looks like the game just kind of wants us to go through old areas again. Classic DLC. Though, to be honest, I think most of the time if I buy DLC for a game I've already played, it's accessed in one of two ways. Either it's an entirely different thing, just, you know, from a different menu, just kind of like how this Live Freemium or Die thing is working out, or it's just like you go into the overworld and just some random door that wasn't there before. Wait, how did I never get these coins? Or these coins? These seem like they're really easy to get to. Maybe the Cut Contact Pack added them. Also, did I ever make it past this part? Nope. There's no DLC over here, but at least there's coins, so gotta get that awardment. So we've only got, like, what, 2 awardments so far?